Hey,
Yo,
geez, how's it going?
not bad, not bad. How are you?
Your friend Derek's doing sweeps?
Yeah, he's out now. He's out now.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's done.
Yeah,
I got to tell him to stop being a naughty boy.
yeah, he can't help himself.
Anyways, I'm wondering if because I told you right that you probably have to file it alone, correct?
Yeah, but well, I did all of that, and then they asked for a full breakdown of what happened. I gave him that. They asked for my name, my number. I gave him all of that. They asked for a full dash cam footage that I had. I gave him that. Then I waited a week for them to then tell me fill out a 15-page document. I just said forget about it.
Oh my god, 15
Yeah,
pages, holy.
it was 15 pages, bro. I seen that. I filled out the first page. That's when I realized it was 15. I said forget about it.
So the
I
thing
wasn't
is,
about to.
I
Yeah.
do have someone who wants to maybe reignite the whole
Bro, all them
class action
DOJ is
lawsuit.
shit, bro. Them DOJ is shit, bro. Fuck them DOJ, bro. I'm not helping them.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
maybe I need to have a conversation with the DOJ, right? Maybe
Bro,
that's what I can do for you.
bro, did they expect gang members to sit there and do a 15-page document, bro?
Well, alleged. You gotta say alleged, remember?
Broski, but this is between me and you. You're my
Yeah.
lawyer, no?
Well, no, I'm not your lawyer, but
No,
I'm your friend, so.
you're my consultant.
But, yeah, true. But you can't just go around, admitting stuff.
Broski, I'm the biggest gang member in the streets, bro. What are you talking about?
I thought that was Tio with his bulky
Nah,
ass.
bro. And
Sorry.
ask Theo what I did. Ask Theo what I did to him, bro. When I had him slicking up my blade when I shift him, bro. What are you talking about?
It still doesn't mean you're as bulky as him.
Don't
He
matter. Yeah,
takes way too much steroids.
he might be bulkier, but I pulled him up. So who's winning now? Let me even send you the picture, Johnny. Wait there. I'll send you the picture when I bored him up, bro. Hold on. Where is it? Where's the picture of me boring up that little fucking bulky, bro? Where is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Look. Look at me standing over his body after I bored him.
Holy fuck.
I'm not playing, bro. Tio knows this up.
Holy, well, yeah. Fucking, to be fair, I do actually need to have a conversation with that fellow about, what's it called? Some potential investment.
But he's pop, G. He's broke, bro. That man ain't making okay to you anymore.
Then I don't know if, your people, because, right, the police are thinking of doing a program to, expunge people's records, right?
I swear.
And, that can be very positive, right? That's all I'm going to say. It's positive, right? Whatever you want to do with an expunged record is whatever you want to do.
Bro,
right?
my thing's already. I ain't never been back, bro. I'm good.
No, what I'm saying is in any of your friends,
Oh, yeah, I mean.
But yeah, it's a thing I was like, you know what? Up and Atom could help in reforming these individuals, I feel like, If that's a more success to...
What, can you give me a job?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I could definitely give you a job.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm sick of this chocolate and water anyway, G, man. Wouldn't mind being able to come back, make a couple meals.
Right now if you want. What's your
Yeah?
lucky? Yeah, what's your lucky?
Wait, hopefully this don't fuck up my thing. 138.
Where else do you work?
No, I've got court picker rolls.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just as long as you're, yeah.
138.
Wait, holy fuck, we just hired 3 new people? What the fuck? Who the fuck hired 3 new people? Let me double check. Someone's hiring. I'm literally just left. Say that one more time, sorry?
138.
Wait, actually, fuck, I don't think I can. Wait, your thing's good though, right? You don't got, because you're gonna have to do a background check.
Yeah, I've never been back.
Okay, then you're good. I just hired you. But yeah, if they might ask you to do a background check, and then I'm gonna be like, if you
Yeah,
don't do
that's
it,
cool. That's cool. I never been back. Never been back.
But then you received the job.
Yeah, I got it. Alright,
Yeah,
I'll clock into shift later when I'm in Rocks.
Okay.
Alright,
Anyways, take
appreciate
care,
you, Johnny. Alright, take care, bro. Bye.
Hello, Johnny.
I feel like a right politician speaking to both sides. I just spoke to police, and now I just spoke to a thug.
Oh,
He sent me a picture of. Let me send you the picture he fucking sent to me. Obviously, keep this between me and you, right? We don't need this getting to the hands of police. Actually, well, just don't show in front of Callie, right?
okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
Oh my. Oh, um, that's interesting.
Right. But yeah, Wow, that was a conversation, all right. He was
Why did
he
he
was
say
so
that to
proud. He
you?
was so proud of having stepped up Tio. I was just like, okay.
Hmm.
Anyways, he's to be fair, he's a friend of mine who I've helped a bit with lawyer issues, right? Which is okay. So I spoke to a few people. I spoke to the person running the account, you know, the police exposed account, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I spoke to that person, right? Uh, then I spoke to police about the concerns that this person had.
Hmm.
So first, the person was talking about, you know, corruption within the department, and I'll be honest, I don't deny it, right? I've heard a lot of murmurs myself, so I basically told that person kind of to investigate. You know, I gave them a little bit of you know, a little bit of foot in the door, right?
Right.
A little bit of nuggets here and there, but then I spoke. So then they gave me information about how they believe sentencing has been harsh, how they believe the fines are too much. Now, you know, I was like, okay, let me bring this along to PD and see how they feel. And right, they're
Right.
pretty much saying that obviously it's all PR, right? It's all PR hobba gobba, right? You know, because I was having a one-on-one conversation with Malik Archer, right? Leak, who I definitely believe is definitely like, you know, when you speak to him, you're speaking to a man, right? Whereas I don't know if
Mm.
you ever speaking to Killy, right?
Right.
When you speak to the Commissioner Killy, it's like you're speaking to fucking ChatGPT. Like you might as well be fucking Gemini, right? He's so corporate, right?
Right.
It's PR training that's too good, right? And but no, you know, Malik just says it how it is, right? And pretty much he obviously was saying that, you know, he always tried to do right. They got shot on the line of duty a week ago, so they're still in the hospital right now, Killian and Malik, and it's
That's
just
awful.
yeah, right. They win some robes, and it's just like it's weird seeing Malik like that. It's like yeah.
Hmm. Ew.
But
Well.
it's yeah, they pretty much. I was like, in the end, maybe. So they told me a lot actually. They gave up a lot of information, right? They
Mhm.
told me that they are planning to do an expungement program, right?
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? If you need help with upping at them, give people jobs, expunge their records, we're here for you.
Like a second chance program.
Exactly.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
And that was great. And but I told them, you know, I'm just want to make sure you lot keep having a priority for the community. Sometimes I just feel like I was saying earlier, we're we're playing cops versus robbers, and I'm in the middle. And then hey, obviously Malik's like you're on the right side, and I'm like,
Mm,
I don't really feel like it, though.
he's
I don't
gonna
know
be
if
biased.
I don't really feel like half the time the police hear us. He hears us. I'm gonna be honest, but Malik, just because he hears doesn't mean he, well, just 'cause he listens doesn't mean he reacts in the way you want to react, right?
Right.
Remember the first conversation I had, I think, with him was about the whole immigration, right? And how I thought it was quite unfair, really. And he was like, "Hey, if people are illegal, if people don't have the correct documentation, they don't have the correct documentation. You know, it's
Right.
his way of thinking stuff are right or wrong. You know, he goes by the law and the Bible. Now, what I need for us to do, and I need for you to do, right? 'Cause you know, I want to do a lot of the work. You're pregnant, you know, don't want to stress you out too much. But I need to call DOJ. I think we should have a talk with DOJ.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to call them, being like, as a concerned citizen, I want to have a speak with representative from the DOJ about a couple of things.
Got you. I'm gonna call now.
Hey, you know, whenever you're ready.
Sorry. And you said to have a talk about.
A few concerns that we have.
Okay. Why can't I find them? Oh, there it is.
Preferably, this would be like a higher up, right? High in command.
Right. It's ringing. And it went to voicemail. I'll call again. This is the problem, though. You see?
Yeah, of course. We're gonna take that down.
Wow. See, yeah. No one wants to answer, and that's the problem. No one cares.
Exactly. I just called 2 lawyers myself, and they were asleep. Let me call someone real quick. See.
Wow.
Hello?
I just wanted to call you because something hilarious is happening, right?
Uh-huh.
I needed to speak to the DOJ, right? I've called
Pardon?
the DOJ hotline twice, right?
Okay.
And no one's picked up. So maybe that's another one that, you
And
know,
it's ringing, by the way.
Okay.
So
that you
go
should
into
think
it.
about.
Okay, the DOJ, I hear you.
Okay. Anyway, it seems like you're busy,
Right.
so I'm gonna leave you, okay?
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Okay, my phone's screwed, so you have to hang up, but no, there we go. Yeah,
Wow.
wow.
Just wow.
I know why the DOJ screwed, but hey, you wanna know?
It's a shit show over there.
It's also because there's rumors about people having to, you know, sign a death row contract.
Mm.
Who is
That's
that?
pretty interesting.
Oh, we are technically not closed. Open the door. Make sure the
Okay.
door's open. We are technically not closed. I'll serve them.
Okay.
So
Right.
part of what the guy talked about, right, was he said that when he made his complaint, his complaint about PD, right, it was a 15-page process,
Jesus.
right, and he said there's too much for him, and I agree. It's like they don't want lawsuits. It's like they don't want to do their fucking job
Okay, no,
that they get paid by the government to do.
Go into emails and you should be able to see the ticket. Go up to Zaylani. Zaylani, ask her.
Give me a second, Johnny.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Bye.
But yeah, I mean, that sounds like a very long
Dante,
and drawn
one
out
of our
process
managers.
for no reason. 15?
Yeah, he just came back
That's
from LA.
excessive.
Yeah, I need to. We
Yeah,
need
he
to see it
just
for
did it,
ourselves.
so.
Yeah, that nigga lives there. I told him
Which
he
is
was gonna
good,
get a
you know, it's
promotion.
good. Ew. Long live Bakita. I miss her. Damn.
Let me see who else I can call.
Yeah, to rabies.
Yeah, because clearly
Died to
DOJ,
rabies.
they're up but
Yeah.
not up.
How the
Like,
fuck she
what
get
the fuck
rabies?
are
She
they
was fucking
doing?
an animal or some shit?
I know there's nobody in the fucking cells right now, so
You know, she be talking about, or he be talking about like slime coming out his ass and all this crazy shit.
Oh hell nah.
wait, who did I just hear? Oh,
I did just hear a lock. Who was
yes,
that?
person to the right of us. I think
What
it's
did you order?
it could be Yaya. I
already
think it
ordered?
is Yaya.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
got cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Maybe.
Cheeseburgers. Yeah.
Oh, it just ran off. It's really like, you know, I could call with this person.
Let me call you back. Let me call you back.
How many
Okay.
people do you know from that side?
From which side?
Like DOJ.
A few, like 4 or 5. And they just said, "Cool, I will call you right back." So.
Yeah, and because they're so busy.
So you say you're not really connected. Why is that? You've been here quite a while, a couple months.
It mainly comes from
Jesus,
back
sorry.
during
Sorry.
Jesus. Yeah. He kept saying I was being too friendly. I kept telling him I'm not being friendly, I'm just making connections, trying to get to know, who people are, who they really are. And he said I was friendly and I was going, and he told me I couldn't talk to people anymore. So yeah, even women, because we had that situation, you know.
Yeah, to be fair, if I find out what's it called, well, not found out because he watched it. Oh my god, yeah, stories you lot had.
Yeah, man. Good
You never
times,
know,
good
man. Maybe
times.
right now he's in hell, sitting in the chair.
The better part of hell, though,
Why would he be in the better part of hell?
because he had a nice way about him, you know. He always took care of me, even
Well,
though
those
he also
punches had
beat
a real
me.
nice way. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, he started hitting me later on in our relationship. I don't know what, provoked him to do that, but yeah, it wasn't always like that.
Have you ever had like a proper relationship?
I can't say that I have.
That's why. In a normal relationship, there's no hitting. In 20
Really?
in 26 years of being with my wife, I never hit her. You know,
Wow,
I'd never
that's
hit my wife. Yeah, you don't need to.
okay. That's interesting because the guy that I started talking to after Jesus, he also said he was gonna kill me and my baby and Jesus, and yeah.
Seems
Uh,
like our type. Sorry,
y-
sorry,
uh, Johnny, that wasn't nice.
sorry. My bad.
But yeah, I mean, I wanted to make more connections and speak to more people. It's just for some reason I loved him more than I loved myself. But now he's gone, so I'm free,
You
free to
know,
do whatever.
when you're in a relationship, a real person dedicates, like, you know, dedicates their life to you, and I'd always say I kind of worshipped at times the ground my wife like walked on. But that's only because she did the same for me, right? It's not a one way. I mean, it's not a one person moves the chess piece and then the other person waits and watches. It's unison. We do it together. Yeah. It's like
Right.
it's like if instead of Neil Armstrong taking the first step on the moon, both Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin take the first step on the moon. You do it together.
That is true. And I feel like in my next relationship, it will be like that. You gotta, well, unfortunately, you do have to go through the bullshit just to learn a couple lessons.
But the problem isn't going through the bullshit. The problem is the filter, right? For example, you know, when you're making juice, right? You ever made a juice? You ever made a homemade juice, or you a store bought kind of gal,
No, I've made homemade juice before.
right? So everything you pour in, right, from the funnel to the filtration process, all that stuff, to remove the bits, right? That's the stuff you control, right? You're only as good as a good funnel. You're only as good as a good what's it called? Well, we use cheesecloths. I use cheesecloths to filter my juice, and I'm very traditional that way, right? However, I know people got all sort of filters, so I'll just say you're only as good as your filter, right?
Hmm.
So when I say that, I mean you're only as good as your self-respect. If you let people just stand on you and just trample all over like an elephant, oh, rise. Every little thing that we say or do, hanging behind you. Burn. But yeah, you need to. I don't know. I feel like. Let me be honest, Mika. I feel like you've done a lot of what the lads call cupcaking, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible, right? Remember, I'm a bit older, so sometimes I mean it in a nice way and it doesn't sound nice, but
Okay.
people need to think of you more than just a baby carrier, Mika.
That is true. And I would also like to distance myself from like past relationships.
Yeah, because I'll be honest. You're still having those kids. You know what they say about. You told me yesterday, right? What they say about the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Very hurtful. That's why I would like to rebrand myself. I don't
Then
want people to look at me and say, "Oh, that's Diddy's baby mama," and those are Diddy Juniors.
Diddy is crazy. Wow.
That's what they're saying. They actually said surviving Jesus.
That's yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? That I don't even know how. I don't even know how we you see gave him a chance. We gave him a chance, right? But okay, maybe you didn't do this on purpose. Wow, he disappointed me. And then we got I don't know. I'll be honest. This Bones fella, he reminds me a bit of him, but just worse, just more Ed.
Yeah, it does feel like it's worse in a way, and I didn't know it could get worse. You know?
He's just stupid. Like when he was talking about all the stuff about virginity, he has no idea what he's talking about. How the fuck? You see? And then I'm pretty sure he's a closeted homosexual, which is nothing wrong with it. But it's just the way he was so demeaning to women. It's just,
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. And then he said he was going to fuck me right there.
oh yeah.
Was wild.
Well, but the thing is, I see that deep down you like stuff like that.
No, no, no.
That no wasn't very convincing.
I mean,
Uh,
no,
you like a bad
no.
boy, don't you?
I do like a bad boy, but he's not bad. He's just
Sped.
precisely. And I feel like in a way he's slightly immature and what like Jesus, he was what he was, but he had a mature side. He definitely did.
Yeah, he was before all the diddling stuff. He was an alright lad.
Yeah, yeah.
He was complex. He was nuanced, right? He wasn't sure what path he was going on. He definitely, just all the stuff with Spaz, right? He could see he was going to a gang. He was like, okay, however, I got this. I got the shop. I got my family. I got stuff to look after. I don't know if I could be fully in a gang, right? I don't know whether that life was fully for me. And then he started diddling people. Anyway, well, not really. He started drugging drinks, right? And it's like all that nuance and all that maturity goes out the window.
Yeah.
And now it's literally gone out a cliff.
Wow. You know, he lied all the way to the end. He didn't tell me he was in a gang. He told me it was a friend group and
I
they
don't,
just like to hang
I
out
don't
with each
think it
other.
was. I don't think it was. I don't even know, right? I just know that it is a group of people, right? It sounds like a fucking gang, right? I don't really know. It sounds bad. It sounds like a gang. I'll be honest. Jalen,
It did.
we could probably
It did.
we could probably get Jalen to slip up and properly call it a gang.
Yeah, you probably can. Oh, Johnny, can I talk to you about something and it stay between us?
Yeah, of course.
Um, I've been every day it eats me up and I just feel worse and worse and worse. I really hate Jalen.
Okay.
I feel like he was very deceptive and Jesus was his best friend. You know, Jesus spoke very highly of him and said he was always his number one man. But for Jalen to do what he did, like, I feel like he did Jesus wrong, me wrong, and our children wrong. And I feel like he needs to pay for that. Because it's also what he told you, like the gaslighting. He was going to give me money, but he never got around to it. And he also never told me. I feel like he's playing with me, and I want to make an example out of him because of that reason. Am I bad for thinking that way?
Okay. Look. It is over the money.
It's the principle.
I feel like first, people should never argue over money. There's more to life than money, right? But
Well,
yeah,
it's a,
now you're saying it's the principle, right?
it is.
So
We're
that's
homeless, and he could have changed that while he's bragging about being quote unquote up a mule.
but then this will ask you a question. If he really wanted you to get that money, why did Jesus give it to Jaden? No, it doesn't matter what he said. It doesn't matter what the letter said. It doesn't matter what, the text messages to Jalen said.
How can I be angry at a dead person?
I'm gonna be honest. I have a lot of anger towards a few dead people.
But that's just the thing. Like Jalen's here now. I can take my frustrations out on him now. I can't take it out on Jesus. He's no longer with us. But Jalen, they can pay. He was there when Jesus took his own life and he did nothing.
He took a picture of it.
He took a picture and honestly, a part of me blames him. Which is why
No, he was set on doing it pretty much when I dropped him off at the fucking mansion. He was already saying his goodbye to me.
but as
He
his friend
No,
Jalen,
Jesus did that to himself.
yeah. I don't know.
Look, I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? There's my true beliefs, which is, of course, Jaden should give you some fucking money. Come the fuck on, right? But sometimes you gotta play devil's advocate, because have we truly fought out a situation if we don't think the other side?
The other side.
Jaden's side.
What would his side be?
His
I
side
don't
is that
think
you were disrespectful and entitled.
to him.
Yeah.
But it still gives him no right to withhold money that was supposed to go directly to me.
Well, what did I say?
Yes, that is true. I guess
Because
maybe
at the end of the day, writing a message to Jalen saying give the money to Miko is so convenient to make you look again enough like the good guy. That was kind of a lot of Jesus looking enough like the good guy, not wanting to take accountability for being a bad guy. If he really cared, he would have just given you the money. That's actually ridiculous. They didn't just give you the money, or
that is true.
give you the house, ownership of the house before deciding to take his own life. That's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, how was actually talking about that? How was your sleep? How was the bedroom? It was okay. It was comfortable.
It was comfortable, thank you. I actually woke up, made some like omelet and toast. It
Yeah,
was
we still need
nice.
to cook actually.
We do, definitely.
But
But
no, it's Jesus trying to even from the dead he's playing mind games.
I guess maybe my anger is misdirected.
That's the thing, right? One thing I really realized is you still cut Jesus a lot of slack, and I did too. I did, but after what he did, I can't anymore. Right? I just can't, and it's opened my brain up to realizing, wow, he did some really shit things.
He definitely did.
And to be fair, I'm not a perfect person, right? I've got some confessions to make, you know, because the absence of the truth is also can be seen as lying. Well, technically, right? There was times where I saw Jesus with other girls right in front of me, right? I didn't necessarily say anything to you, right?
Wow.
Look, it's better to be honest now, right? I'm being honest. Yeah, I could have done that to the grave as well, like Jesus. But, technically you lot weren't together at the time, right? Yeah, there are definitely times where he would go up I'll be honest, there's one time even I was with him and he spent half an hour just talking to like chicks. you know, baby on the way, everything. He actually went up to every woman he fucking saw. It was embarrassing.
Wow.
He didn't even take a touch. And I was like, okay, I don't necessarily want to tell people about this because also he needs to go through therapy, right? He's supposed to trust me with some sort of information. I'm supposed to heal him, you know? We never got to have a single solo session. He used to call, say, oh, this is Johnny, my therapist. N-word, I wasn't your therapist. Sorry, you know, I couldn't say a word, but you know what I'm trying to say, right?
You're right. Yeah.
I wasn't your therapist. I was just, I don't know, an old geezer you liked hanging around because he says a few wise things that flatter your ego. I don't know. Maybe even you know, quote unquote, bugging a little.
No, what you're saying makes sense. I'm so angry inside. I'm angry at him. I'm angry at myself for allowing him to do the things he did to me and me never stand up for myself. And then for, I'm angry that I allow him to put me in this position.
So all this anger is not good for the babies, right? So you're gonna let it out.
It's not good. Maybe that's why I exploded on Jalen, and I should probably hear him out.
Mm-hmm. So how you gonna relieve all that anger? What are you thinking? Because I got an idea.
What's that?
Just being honest and just no filter. Just say how you feel. You know, I'm kind of no filter all the time, but I feel like a lot of it's pent up because you don't let it out. You could just be like, honestly, for example, hey, honestly, Sharon, the cashier at my local convenience store, total bitch. Right? You know, just let it out. Feels good. I think you should have a rant. When the last time you had a rant, Miko?
I don't recall ever really having one.
Then here we are. It's me and you. Have a rant.
I mean, you're right. I hate all of this. My back hurt. But my my whole fucking body hurts all the time. I'm alone. I was homeless. But thanks to you, I'm no longer homeless. But still, I have no money. Every day that I wake up, I'm spending hella money all the fucking time, and I hate it. I hate Jesus. I hate him. Everyone wants me to be crying every single day, but low key, deep down inside, I'm happy. I miss him, yes. But the things he did and the things he was doing, all fucking horrible. And to a certain extent, I hate myself for allowing him to get away with it because maybe if I had been stronger, maybe he wouldn't have did it to those women. I truly feel bad for them. I hate my friends. Johnny, I hate my friends. You
Oh
know what
wow,
Eli
okay.
told me? No, I hate them. Eli told me that JB no longer wants to be around me anymore.
Wait,
He
why
told
not?
me, he said that it was because of Jesus. And she
Wow.
no longer wanted to be around me because I have too many ties towards him. And she doesn't like him because he got her robbed. And I told we talked about it before. I told her I understand you're angry with him, but to be fair, she got him robbed first. So it's kind of like they should have just left me out of it. But she said she didn't no longer wanted to be around me and I was a bad friend. And then when I talked to her, you know what she told me?
What did she say?
She said she has a crush on Lauren and
Oh
she
my
really
fucking
likes
god.
her. And
Christ.
and they've been spending a lot of time together. Every time I call either one of them, they're together. You know what, Lauren? She was in the house alone with a guy for a whole fucking hour the other night. A whole fucking hour.
Wait, and it
Yet
wasn't Jalen?
it was not Jalen. Yet
Oh, wow.
I'm the one with all the drama, all the men drama. They talk about me behind my back and say, "Oh, I'm always having men problems," but meanwhile, they're doing other things behind my back. And they talk about me, but thankfully Eli he told me what they say. I hate them for that because they think I'm just some needy, defenseless, what man chaser. I'm not. That's not me. It's not me. And I hate them all except for Eli. Eli's cool. JB used to be cool. We used to be together for hours. We used to get money together. We used to talk to each other. We don't do that anymore. She calls me maybe once a day. She doesn't even ask me to hang out with her. I just don't know where it went wrong. But I, I don't know. I hate them because I feel like they didn't give me the grace that I gave them. And I continue to give them. I see everything they're doing and I say nothing. Lauren's cheating on her boyfriend every chance she gets. Jalen is he's so fucking pussy. He sees her talk to other men and get numbers right in front of his face and he does nothing. JB, I love that girl. I have nothing bad to say about her. Other than she's confused. A taken woman. That doesn't even make sense. Lauren doesn't even like girls.
You know, it's funny because where I grew up, I didn't really believe in crushes. You know, I believe you really like someone, you would have made a move already. You know.
And it may be true. Maybe they're secretly dating. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Well, you know, fuck them, right, Miko?
Yes,
Fuck them. Fuck
Fuck
them.
them.
Right.
Fuck all of them.
Come on, there must be more that you're mad at the world, right? There must be more.
I mean,
Think about all the men you've spoken to, all the bullshit.
you know what? Yeah. Fuck Rondo. Okay? Fuck that nigga Rondo. You know he came up in here, up and at him today, talking about some ew. Look what has happened to you. The fuck? He was wearing some skinny ass shorts, some socks that came all the way up to his fucking knees, and a scrawny ass shirt. But look what happened to me. And he took 10K from me. He stole money from me. And he's telling me
wow,
that
okay.
look what happened to my life. When I met him, he was a bum. I think the money he put in that bank account for us, that was the only money he had. And then he told me, he said, you left that I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Basically, he talked about my babies. I hate Rondo. I hate Rico. He's a fucking lunatic. I hope I never see him ever again. I just, ugh. I feel like if I literally had a weapon in my hand right now, I would go hurt them all. I hate them. And then there's this guy that I work with. His name is Malik. You know what he did?
What did he do?
So I let him meet my friends. First he met Eli, then he met Bones. He tells both of them 2 separate occasions, I really love Miko. I want to get to know her. I want to take care of her. His introduction was, hi, my name is Malik. I really like Miko and I want to get to know her. Very first interaction, by the way. But Eli took it better than Bones. Eli got his number.
Yeah, because Bones is stupid anyways.
Yes, but Eli got his number and I guess he wanted to be friends with him. For what reason? I don't know why, because that introduction was very unhinged. Bones, we were actually in the car when Malik said that, and he put Malik out the car and drove off.
Wait, why the fuck did Bones do that?
He's a special person. I don't know why he does what he does. He said he didn't like how he was talking to him, apparently. But after that, Malik proceeds to call Eli back to back to back to find out where I was. And every time I don't answer
Very
the phone for
creepy.
him,
Very creepy.
yes, he calls Eli every time he can't get in contact with me.
Wait, why do you attract this sort of person? Like, what do you let on? I'm gonna be honest, because part
I
of this
don't
gotta
even
be.
know because do you know Simone's baby daddy?
Yeah, unfortunately passed away. Papa.
Yeah, well, before that, um, he he was very nice to me when after I found out Jesus had passed away, and we were talking and we were hanging out, and
He had a whole ass girlfriend.
oh, I didn't know that, but still,
You
we
didn't
weren't
know
like
that?
talking to like be anything. We were just really cool. We were just friends. But he told
Yeah,
me
okay.
because
And look how you know how you're being honest, right?
okay,
Be honest.
okay, okay, fine, 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 fine. Maybe I did want to entertain it just a little bit. I just wanted to entertain it, but that went horribly wrong
That's another
because
insane man.
I know because he was at a mansion and we all pulled up, all the friends, and he pulled me to the side and said, "You haven't been giving me any attention today." And I
Oh
said,
wow.
"Well, I've been with my friends. I haven't really been doing much, and I'm still grieving." He was angry with me,
Has a
but
girlfriend, by the way. Had, sorry.
oh yeah, he passed away. I don't even know if that's a bad thing, but Bones walked up and said, "You brought us over here to talk to a nigga," and Popa he didn't take that very kindly. He got angry and they proceeded to argue, and then it diffused itself because I told, Popa to walk away. And he did. We walked away, but after that I started talking to Eli and Bones, and then Popa runs up and stabs him with a
Wow.
switchblade.
Wow.
He stabbed him.
So what you're saying here is you're a potential threat to your friends' livelihoods.
I feel like I am, but I don't understand why do I keep attracting such horrible men? They're all horrible. Am I a horrible person? Am I crazy?
No. I just think you're special.
In what way?
Special ed.
Donnie.
Oh no, I thought we were having an honest conversation.
I mean, we are having a honest conversation, but you
Because
think
look,
I'm
right? You know what it is though? It's like because most of the city are fucking restarts, right? Compared to them, you look like a saint. But I don't know. I just have a brain, which apparently so many people here lack, right? If people clearly are no good, right? Clearly, and often you could tell even by the first conversation, the way they approach you. If someone's too slick, no. If someone's the opposite of slick, aggressive, no. It's stuff like that.
well,
Some people's
Malik guy
demeanors.
actually was nice, but it was just us when we hung out. I never hung out with him around people, and
Yeah, but that's why Malik wasn't a massive part. I don't really blame Malik. Malik is a creep, but like that isn't on you, right? Like same with like I can't blame you for Jesus either, right? But really, Papo? Actually, I can't blame you for Jesus because you stuck around. I can blame you for that, right? Look, at the end of the day, you don't respect yourself, and it's like you don't think things through. You think, oh, okay, maybe, I'm Mika, I'm a damsel in distress, maybe this is the nice entertainment I can get for now. You know, maybe he has a big dick, he can fuck good, right? I don't know what your brain processes, right? However, that's not how relationships work, especially when you have 2 kids in your belly willy. You know? I'll be honest, you gotta think of who's mature, who can be a father figure, who can help me. I'll be honest, it's selfish, right? That's the real way. You think you should be selfish, not not overly respectful of others, but lacking self-respect. You should be like, this is what I need for this part of my life. I need a house. I need, someone to help me look after my kids. I need someone to help me put food on the table.
Right.
I need stability, not instability. I've made, and it's not even like you're old, right? But the decisions you've made are too mature for you to be around immature men. You've decided to keep these 2 children. You have no time for instability.
It's true.
So that's why you're special ed.
Thank you. I mean, that was well put. I will say. I mean,
I'm always well put.
I'm. Yes, you are. I'm not talking to anyone anymore. I actually haven't talked to any guys. In the last 24 hours.
Wow, oh my god, wow, okay.
I mean, no,
24
even
hours, wow, wait.
but listen,
Wait,
because
no,
Puma,
a
he
round
kept
of
calling.
applause. Wow, that 24 hours. Wow, that is an achievement, wow. What's up, guys? It's YouTube here, and wow, she has just told us she hasn't talked to a guy in 24 hours. That is sensational stuff.
Do you know?
Wow.
Okay, Johnny. I'll let you have that. But yeah, I mean, since Popa died, everything has been very quiet.
You also keep calling him the wrong fucking name.
What's his name?
Papo. Yeah. Not Popa.
Okay, Papo. I didn't really know him too much.
Oh, wow.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it's been really quiet.
Be honest, did your lips know him?
No.
Okay, interesting. You took a while there to answer, you sure?
Yes.
Just be
I
honest.
gave him a hug.
Okay, as long as you're honest yourself,
And I was on his back.
I don't know. Hey, that's a regular Tuesday afternoon for most of these females. So.
I suppose. But I mean, that's all behind me now. I'm not. If anybody approaches me, I'm just gonna run away now, because they're all fucking crazy. They're all insane. And I'll leave it here. I just hate what I allowed into my life, into my bubble, into my peace. Which is why I'm ready for that change.
And going back to the friends, the last thing you need is a support system you can't rely on.
No, it's like they've casted me off. It's like, okay, I understand I'm a fucked up person and I do fucked up things and sometimes I am difficult. But does that mean I don't deserve companionship? I don't deserve a good friend? I don't deserve to hear, like, I listen to their problems all the time and I don't judge. I don't judge people. But I feel like they're all judging me. It's not fair. It's not fucking fair.
Maybe it's time to start judging people.
You know what? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's time to start judging people. Damn. For what I see. Because I see through all the bullshit. And they act like no one knows. They act like they can't be seen. They act like they can't be found out when really most of the shit they do is see through. They're so careless. I'm gonna start giving them a taste of their own medicine. You know what?
No, you
Better
see,
yet, no. I'm gonna
this is where
do
you lost it.
no. You're right. You're right. Not a taste of their own medicine. I'm just gonna do what I feel like is right every single time. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna speak my piece every single trip.
You know what?
Fuck them.
True, but you know what I also do? Sometimes I just change my life and then let them, you know, and then once everything's better, once so much is going for me and nothing's going for them, when they try to come crawling back, I just look at them like the peasants they are.
I think so. Because even, you know, in my prime, I used to wake up to like 20 missed calls and text
Wait,
messages.
what does in your prime mean? You're talking like you're fucking LeBron fucking James. What do you mean in your prime?
Before I got pregnant. But I used to wake up to so many calls and text messages. Now, my friends don't even call me. They don't even check to see if I'm awake or if I need anything. I feel like they don't value me. And I'm not going to stay where I'm not appreciated because I love them. I love them so much. I give them compliments all the time. I make sure if they don't have food, they eat. I plan things for them, with them, around them. I just don't feel valued anymore. I'm just going to stick to what I know best. I'm going to get my money up and I'm going to get my situation together. They're going to regret switching up on me. Fucking losers.
Now, how
They're
do you
not
feel?
losers, but I feel a lot better, Johnny. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a lot fucking better. You know what? And I have this old friend. I might get in contact with him.
Who?
His name is ISO.
No. No, why the fuck would you
Oh,
get in contact with him?
you know him?
Yeah, I'm well familiar with him. Fuck no. Fries, double it, in the bag,
Oh,
whatever term. Why the, what?
no.
You went forward 5 steps and then took a whole marathon back.
Oh, he's that bad? I mean, we go way back. We used to go to school together.
Yeah, no. He's a fucking thug.
He's a thug?
Oh
Oh,
wait, you don't know he's part of fucking Murder Ave.
oh no. I so he's with the CJ nigga?
Yeah. Yeah, he's with the little slow kid.
Oh no. No. Why do I
You've
always
really lived under a rock. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much because I stay out the way. Well, at least I try.
You know that same gang kidnaps people, right?
They kidnap people?
Yeah. They took off one of the ex-workers here, June, right? The CJ guy cut her arm off. That's
Oh,
the people he hangs around is. That's who he condones. Yeah, no, fries, papas fritas. Fuck no.
I didn't
That's
know
just gonna be
he got
worse for
into
you.
all of that.
Hey, it's because, yeah, hey, I don't know what you've been doing. I'll be honest, you might be really too far up Jesus' ass to not know what's going around in this city, in this state.
This is a fucking crazy city we live in.
And that's why I said I need to change it more than ever, because I guess I know more than you what's the problems here. Do you even know how many gangs there are?
Um, Not exactly, other than when I was talking to Papo, he said he was he was affiliated and they were called. Oh,
That's all you fucking know.
that's all I know.
Wow. Oh my god. There's
Is
fucking GBG. There's fucking Lobos. There's fucking.
GBG
There's
Lobos?
fucking the
What is
NHL
this?
cartel. There's the fucking
Cartel?
3400 Snatch Gang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Also, there's fucking yellow flags. There's fucking pink flags. Fucking fruity N words. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am a part of FNIC. I am a
No, well,
fruity
no, you're
nigga.
not. No, you're not. You're just not.
Well, I was when Bugnita was alive, but now that the big homie passed away, I don't think
Yeah,
we're
she. I think she gave me a call, right, when she first was
before.
making her fruity. Yeah. Someone
Okay.
called Rico recommended my name.
Hmm.
Don't fucking know a Rico. I don't know if it's your
Why
Rico,
would they
whatever.
why would they recommend you for Fruity Niggas Incorporated?
I don't even know. It can't be your Rico because I don't know the fella. I don't know how he fucking looks like.
Yeah, that's anything.
All right.